is going on, guys? Skip here and welcome back to another episode in our Road to Glory series. Today we're back with some red ball cricket as we head to Trent Bridge for round 13 of the English County Cup. Now we are taking on Hampshire today, who do sit bottom of the table. We did cop our first loss on the season last episode, but a 31-point buffer to Lancashire there in second should see us through for the remainder of the season. Robin DeBank himself, well, we're rated 65. The form is good. We have copped a little bit of stick with the ball recently. We'll continue to try and make runs, but most importantly, the big fellas out there having some fun. Ladies and gents, strap yourself in and enjoy this one. It's the career of Robin DeBank. So we roll in to Trent Bridge for, I think, the last time for the season. We welcome Ian Holland, Nick Gubbins, Jimmy Fuller to Trent Bridge, and I tell you what, this is going to be a monster game. The wicket looks good. The crowd is slowly starting to roll in. The boys looking sharp there in their blazers as always. I'll take the green and gold over the blue every single time. As Hampshire win the toss on a medium standard one today, it doesn't matter what we're going to do. I think they're going to have a bowl. That's exactly what they're going to do. Strap them on, Robin, and let's go get some runs. The umpires are out, and I'll tell you what, I would not mind the captaincy. I'm sick of batting at 8 and with the tail, and well, we're going to have to wait 64 overs for a crack with the bat here. The 550s and the ton next to his name, the average is up to 30. It's 208 for 6 as we pick up play. 3.23 and over. Lyndon James is on 60 off 130. Fuller is full and very leg side. One of the easier first balls we'll get at Trent Bridge. He comes in this time. He straightens up and he knocks his off stump out the ground. That is an absolute pearler, and the Robin DeBank has to go second up. Oh boy! Well, I am sorry, ladies and gents. That is an absolute seed. It says that we're out first ball. Does the extra not count to our scorecard? Oh my days. Have a look at this. You've just got to smile and nod. It was a full ball. It nipped away. We've played down the wrong line, and that is beautiful cricket. Well, we've had to sim our way through this, ladies and gents. We're going straight in with the ball as well. So Ian Holland, Robin DeBank, let's have a quick look at the scorecard. It is all happening. We have not copped a seed like that for a long, long time. We're all out for 238 in the 78th over. James got 69 not out, and we're picking up play in the 5th. It's 18 for none. They're 220 runs behind. I am absolutely rattled here as we steam in for the first ball. We don't change the field. You know the rules. We're full, we're fast, and we're getting tickled to the man at fine leg for 1. Still stunned. We get into Weatherly. His third ball. Does he leave? He does. Just got to put it all behind us, back our skill set with the ball, and hopefully everything will be all right. We're in for the last of our first. Weatherly defends 5 are done, and Hampshire are 19 for none. 7 balls since they have not made contact with the bat. We go wide, he leaves again. We have managed to pick up a run out. It's what we love to see as we slowly narrow that line to off stump. A couple left in the over. Now we start to really hook into middle stump, and he's back and he's pressing it through mid-wicket. He'll get through for a single. For the last of the third, 35 for 1. We're going to go to the temple, and he's going to leave it on his armpits yet again. The over's finished, and Hampshire are 35 for 1. We're getting late into day 1. Can we snag a wicket? That's the inside edge. We're appealing in their home. Just need a little bit of luck to go our way. Oh, we're going to get cut through gully, and points a good shot, and it's 4 more to the score. We felt that width there, Middleton. We straightened him up with the bouncer. He's got sore elbows, this bloke. We got to remember, these blokes were last on the ladder for a reason. As we're back, and oh, he's going to run. He's going to run. Go, Robin! Yes! Robin's got another run out. Make it 2 in the match already. You love to see it. Well, well, well. The run out glitch is back, and I'll tell you what, we will claim it, take it, and do whatever we can with it, because that is another Pox Cricket 24 dismissal. Weatherly, you've got to walk off, son. He's out for 20. The RDB doesn't have 2 wickets to his name, but he's got 2 run outs for the team as we roll in for the last of our 5th to Prest as he drives. It's a dot, 14 are done, and it's 51 for 2. The Gubbins fresh to the crease. They've lost 3 quick wickets here, Hampshire, and we're back in the game as we give him some width, and he slashes it through that gully in point region again. Does it go for 4? It doesn't. Middleton looks like he's okay just to sit back on us here as we try and narrow into that off stump. Might need to go back to just patient line and length. We'll get the short ball in there. Has it gone onto the stumps? It hasn't. So the quick burst before day's end has paid its dividends. 57 for 4 becomes 57 for 5 as Gubbins drags one on. And the RDB has set the tone at Trent Bridge. Oh, the left-handed drag on. You've got to love it. 5 for 57 as Gubbins walks back. Benny Brown's got a cheeky 10 minutes to face here. And a big RDB who has the tail up. He rolls in, he's full, and he's getting driven first ball for a dot. So probably the last over of the day. Can we extract something out of this? They've managed to get through the 5 balls. Will Rick roll the last one? He's tried to raise it over fine leg. It's going to be a single, the end of the 20th, and Hampshire is 64 for 5. So a new day. The boys get through. Brown on 7. RDB's fired up, and he's on the money. You don't look to do too much too early. In for the last of our 9th. Brown's back. It's hitting him on the pads. We're asking the question. They're going to say no. 25 are done, and she's 72 for 5. We have a spell after a couple of overs, and I tell you what, it was a painful couple of overs. The batsman just refused to hit the ball. We're going to join it back at 123 for 6, and there's a schnick to the boundary first up. So Organ gets himself to 40. Fuller on 10. We're in again. He's whipping off his hip for 1 to fine leg. Hampshire trailing by 107. Oh, as he takes us on and he gets caught at forward square, you beauty. I thought that was going for 4, but the RDB struck. Yes. Oh, thank you very much. We haven't seen a dismissal like that, I don't think, ever in this game. He did mistime the bouncer. It was a good catch at forward square leg. Robbins got himself a second, and Felix has to go for 42 at 7 for 131. Muhammad Abbas, this bloke doesn't even know what a cricket bat is. He's a super bowler. If he gets away with runs here, I'll be spewing. Oh, he's walking away with a concussion. Well, Muhammad's a little shook up. We go full to the stumps. He defends. A wicket maiden. Last of our 12th. It's been good. Oh, we've hit him on the leg. We'll ask the question. It was going down too high. It was everything we know at 45 are done, and it stays at 131 for 7. We've given cover to Muhammad here. We've brought in short leg. We're going to go to the stumps. He's going to defend. Maybe a little inside edge, maybe an LBW. Or maybe he whips us off his ankles to the man at fine leg. 47 are done, and it's 136 for 7. Well, we have a quick spell, and there you go. The Cricket 24 tail end glitch is working. As we get pumped through mid-wicket, that'll just be a single, but it doesn't matter how good or bad you are at batting on this game. When the AI want to turn up, they turn up. It's 18 for Muhammad Abbas, and we've cut him in half. Fuller gets his single. Abbas takes on the pull shot. That's what I'm talking about. He's going to get a boundary for it. When has he ever played that shot in his fucking life? Now, the in-swing and Yorker, knock him over and get him out of here. No, he's going to turn one backward of squares. Is this going to go to the short boundary? I think it is. No, well fielded. So they've put on 50, these two. I actually can't believe it. We go short to Fuller. He gets a cheeky top edge into the rib cage. 62 are done, and it's 181 for 7. Been very economical. Last of our 17th, and probably the spell here as Abbas drives. They're going to take a single to the man at extra cover. He just watches it go through his legs, scratches his head, and that's a boundary. Well, that's Cricket 24 in a nutshell. Abbas is on 30. He's back, and we're cutting him in half again. Well, who would have thought that the tail end of Hampshire are going to get them back into this game? Wheel's going to drive to mid-off for no run. We have another spell, and check the scorecard here. 2-3 for 8 as Abbas plays and misses. He's faced 112 balls, and he's on 40. What is going on? Make it 44 as he creams a cover drive. He's got a funny way of biting you on the backside this game. 131 for 7 it was as Abbas defends again. Lukey Fletch gets wicket number 9, and we are 1 away as Abbas plays and misses again. It's pretty much even Stevens as we get the play and miss again. We get spelled out, and there we have it. It's ready to go with the Willow. We wait our time. The boys have put in a bit of a better shift here, and we are coming out on a king pair. We'll have a quick look at the scorecard. Hampshire were rolled for 253, so they take a first innings lead. Nottinghamshire at the moment, after 80 overs, are 291 for 6. We've got a 276 run lead. Joey Clark's got himself 135. We've got ourselves a first ball duck, and we are nervous. Right, so here we go. Wheel 2 for 58. We're going to shuffle across, get forward, and make sure we defend our first rock. We've got an interesting field here. The ring plus the deep square. I don't mind it as they go short. Do we take the single or we don't? And we're just home. And not yet off the mark, and Felix Organ's in bowl and spin. This is a recipe for disaster, man. The Outlaws fans do not deserve this from Robin. We've got to fight strong here as we're in behind the next. Got a second slip in. He's got a leg slip, silly point. He's very wide of the crease. We'll leave. Can't go too square because of the leading edge. Just like that. We've been strong here. None off 10 to waiting game as we drive down the ground, get ourselves off the mark. 83 are done, and it's 297 for 6. Well, we've got the monkey off our back and hopefully plenty more runs to flow. Kyle Abbott's in. He's short and sharp as well. Got a full slip cordon in and get to 350. Tell you what, it's almost going to pencil in win number 13. We come back for a couple through mid-wicket, and that leads to a 7-2 offside field and a play and miss. Don't shuffle, stay staunch, get the ball that we want. We drive it down the ground just for a picket fence. We get the first of the next from Fuller. That's a half volley. We drive this to the man on the ring again. So Muhammad Abbas, the man himself, rolls in for his 25th over, and we slash him down to third man for 1. We've lost a wicket. Lukey Fletch, 6 off 8, 7 off 25. It's just been a little scattered as we get forward and we drive. We're not penetrating gaps yet. Or maybe we're going to get buzzers, no. Well, Fletch has come and gone, and now we've got Ollie Stone. This is going to have to be an RDB special as we drive into the stumps and we get another single. It's just a matter of when we're going to take this risk. We get one on the legs. We look to launch. We're going to take the single as well. We go to farm the strike mode here. As we slash, we get the gap as well. Beautiful shot from Robin to Bank, and there's our first boundary. We get the start of Wheels next over. He's going to give us a half volley, he is, but we find the man at point. Got to capitalise with this gap at mid-wicket and cover here. As he gives us another one, we drop the bat into it. No one wants to chase it, and it's going to trickle away. I don't think it's going to go. It is going to go. This game is cooked, man. We scratch our way to 19. Big 7-2's back. He's going leg side, and we are whip-haging forward of square for back-to-back boundaries. Oh, you bet. This might be the over that we need. We shuffle again, and we get this even better the third time. It'll skim away. Why are we even running? I don't know. 3 in a row. Can it become 4 in a row? Shuffling goes. Bang, bang over square leg. This time it doesn't go for 4. Yes, it does go for 4. Well, I don't know what the fielder was doing there, but we've got 16 off the over. We've brought up the 350. The lead's at 336, and we've schnicked off and been caught at second slip. Oh, would you read about it? A boo gives him, and the RDB has to go. Well, that's a very, very cheap way of getting out. We've schnicked off, missed our timing. I kind of felt it through the controller as well. After 4 solid boundaries, we walk off for 31. It's 9 for 351 as Patterson rolls in. That'll finish the innings, and we're going to get called in for the 7th over. So Robin with the rock in his hand. He's ready to go. We'll have a quick look at the scorecard. We were rolled for 355 after 96 overs. This now gives us a lead of 324 as Hampshire is 16 for none. And I tell you what, this team aren't out of it yet. We are looking for our 13th win. Hampshire want to get off the bottom of the table. The RDB is going to steam in first up, and he's going to get driven through cover by Holland for a couple. That's an interesting start. He wants to get on with it. This time he's back and he's pressing. Well, I don't think Hampshire's tail will be facing 400 balls between them as we go short, and that is a rib cage breaker. We do start with the short stuff. Wicket starts to deteriorate. Oh, he's underneath. The last of our first. Just a couple off it. We charge in. He lets it through to the keeper. 7 are done, and Hampshire are 18 for none. Weatherly just going to anchor and watch. We'll go short to him. He'll take it on and get it through mid-wicket for probably another couple. Might just need to keep it full to him. So 2 balls left in the over. We're back on the line and length, and he goes back and swats it through mid-wicket. A little unorthodox, but gets himself a boundary. Into over number 4. Solid start from Hampshire as we get smashed behind square again from Weatherly. What is happening? Well, if he's going to play those pull shots, we may as well just give him a short ball. And there you go. We'll hit him on the temple and go and sniff his armpits. It's good counter-attack batting from Weatherly. He's got us thinking here as he works us through mid-wicket. It's a good shot, and it looks like that's going to go to the boundary for another 4. The last of it, 8 conceded. We're back in the channel. He drives. It's a .13, a done, and Hampshire a 39 for none. We pick up play in the 40th over. It's 140 for 1. What on earth are Hampshire doing here? Well, we knew that those 4 boundaries that we needed before the close of the second innings were going to make a difference. It might just come through now. Weatherly on 74. We keep the same field as we go short. He takes it on and he gets it to the mid-wicket boundary. Come on, RDB. Disappointing bowling. Got to be better. Oh, and that is how you be better. You go and hit the base of the off stump, and that's exactly what Robin does. Oh, Trent Bridger up and about. That is an absolute corker. That is how you respond from a boundary. You get the informed batsman out. You call about Presti, and the Hampshireans go to 144 for 2. Can Robin spark a mini collapse as he's fallen Presti's forward? Oh, the in-swinging Yorker is nice. 1 for 28 off our 5.5 as Press drives to the man at mid-off. It finishes the 40th, and Hampshire 144 for 2. We have another very brief spell. We just haven't seemed to have found our rhythm in this game at all, but it doesn't matter because it's business time as we go short for the first of our 9th, and that's going to get carved behind point for a boundary. The Hampshire only need about 160. We haven't changed the field as we go full, and he tries to take us over the top. Dot ball. We're getting pressed to jump and defend, and we get back full and we knock his off stump over. Yes, 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 the Robin de Bank is feeling it, ladies and gents, and there is number 2. Well, that wasn't off stump. That was middle stump. 19 for Press, 3 for 181. That's the drinks break as we bring in Nick Gubbins, and it is getting hot. So we get the left-handed Gubbins. We knock this bloke over first innings. He drives first ball of his second. Middleton's the one we need next. 2 for 40. Becomes almost 3 for 40. He plays and misses. We go full again. This time he drives. She's a dot ball. 54 are done, and it's 188 for 3. Well, fresher start to Gubbins here. Did he get on the drive? No, he goes across. He's going to run. Can we get the run out? What are you doing, Robin? We start another over. They've lost a wicket to a run out here, Hampshire, and it's just given us another sniff. Into our 12th over. Still plenty of petrol tickets about. We go short. Well, what has happened here? Hampshire have completely shat the bed. It's gone from 200 for 4 to 200 for 7 as Abbas and Brown are now out in the middle. It's still one of the most scattered games I've ever played, but it's all right. 3 wickets to go, and we get the win as Brown goes back and he works it through mid-wicket once again to get himself off the mark with 4. So we haven't changed the field for that shot. And nor we should. They're going to run. They're going to run. They're going to run. Can we take the stumps off? Oh, no, it's happened again. It's happened again. Another run out. Oh, yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Can Big Ant just fix this, please? Can they please fix it? I mean, it's going to allow us to get our 13th win on the season, but it's just not cricket. And Mohammed Abbasi's gone for a golden duck as well. Ah, how funny life can be, Mohammed. It's got a quick way of biting you back on the arse, brother, as he's off for a quacker, and we're into Wheel, who defends his first ball. Well, it's not the way we want to be winning games of cricket, but look, we will take it as we get the leg cutter on the money to Wheel. We bring short cover over to catching mid-wicket. This is just going to allow us to be a touch straighter. Yep, well bowled. We'll try to get the in-swinger going. He does have fine leg as his release, and he's going to use it and use it quite well. Does that go to the fence for 4? It doesn't. Well fielded. 62 are done, and it's 214 for 8. Gets simmed out, and that is all she wrote. Hampshire bowled out for 254, and the Outlaws go on to win yet another game at Trent Bridge, getting the job done by 86 runs in this. And like we said, it's probably one of the most scattered games of 4-day cricket we have had. We got a first ball duck. Well, it was a second ball because the first ball was a wide. I don't know how it works, but we got an absolute seed. We then proceed to get a couple couple of run outs, a couple of wickets on top. Then we come out to bat. We could hardly hit it off the square. Then we hit 4 boundaries in a row. Then we come out and set the tone with the ball. Then 3 run outs happen and we win by 86 runs. Ladies and gents, this Outlaws team is absolutely unbelievable and they deserve to stay at the top. Well, there we have it. We're back for a well-deserved break. Go and have a beer. Go and have a massage, big RDB, because you absolutely deserve it. As we have a quick look at the standings, you can see that we've got a 51-point buffer on Lancashire at the moment. They've only played 12 games, but we're going into the last against Somerset next up, and then we should be pushing that silverware into the cabinet. Ladies and gents, we are going to leave it there for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Leave a cheeky comment down below as well, and make sure you swing over and catch us in one of our live streams too. But until the next one, look after yourselves and those around you, and I'll catch us in the next one.